Hi everyone, welcome back to the top 10 list in the world. The animal kingdom contains almost 2 million species. Some are intelligent, while others are slothful. Humans are arguably a synthesis of both. There are some animals that aren't very smart and do things that impact their survival ability. If you're itching to know which animals make up the top 10 dumbest animals in the world list, then look no further because you've come to the right place. Here are the top list of the dumbest animals in the world. Number 10. Panda Bear. One of the world's rarest bear species is the giant panda. Ailuropoda melanoleuca, often known as the panda bear or simply the panda. It has a vivid black and white coat and a hefty frame, making it a distinctive species. In order to differentiate it from the red panda, a neighboring mustloid, the big panda term is sometimes used. The giant panda is a folivore, consuming over 99% of its food in the form of bamboo shoots and leaves. Pandas may also eat various grasses, wild tubers, or even meat in the manner of birds, rodents, or carrion when the need arises in the natural world. Some zoos might feed them natural ingredients, as well as food that has been made. They're adorable, to say the least. They are, nevertheless, incredibly dumb, scoring themselves a spot on the top 10 dumbest animals in the world list. Even though pandas are carnivores, they prefer to eat plants instead of other animals. Pandas, on the other hand, are among the world's least romantic creatures. Number 9. Turkey. Industrial farming has made domestic turkeys affordable because of the amount of flesh they produce, making them a popular form of fowl in temperate regions around the world. Young domestic turkeys are known as poults or turkeylings, and the females are referred to as hens. There are two distinct names for male turkeys in North America and the United Kingdom: toms and stags. Domestic feathered turkeys account for the vast majority of those raised in the United States, but brown, or feathered turkeys are also raised. The snoot and the wattle are the fleshy protrusions on the top and bottom of the beak, respectively. An early misidentification with an unrelated species introduced to Europe through Turkey resulted in the English language name for this species. Gallopovus is a Latin word that translates to chicken peacock, which is also a turkey name. One of the world's most dumb creatures, the domestic turkey, is in fact a tamed species. Sometimes, they die in the rain as a result of their preference for drinking rainwater. Even when it's raining, they can't help but stare at the sky. Life is tough when you're part of the top 10 dumbest animals in the world list. Number 8. Jerboa. This family of desert rats, known as Dipodidae, is found throughout North Africa and Asia. Most of their habitat is in dry, scorching deserts. Jerboas can run up to 15 miles per hour, 24 kilometers per hour when pursued. A small owl species, Athene noctua, feeds on some Central Asian species. Jerboas, in general, have good hearing, which they use to stay safe from predators who hunt at night. A jerboa's average lifespan is 6 years. To avoid predators, jerboas use their bipedal locomotion to jump, skip, and run, all of which are characterized by rapid and unpredictable changes in speed and direction. The British Army used jerboa as a mascot for their 7th Armored Brigade, which was surprising to many people. Predators are put off by the creature's unusual jumping style. However, they aren't particularly adept at concealing or sifting through garbage for food. Number 7. Ostrich. Ostriches are one of the largest, flightless birds in the world today. Other birds that cannot fly are emus and kiwis. Ostriches are typically found in Africa, roaming in flocks of up to 50 birds. Ostriches can weigh up to 320 pounds, 145 kilograms. Its small wings and sheer weight make flying impossible. Where they cannot fly, ostriches make up for travel by running. Ostriches can sprint up to 43 miles per hour, 70 kilometers per hour, and can run at a constant speed of 31 miles per hour, 50 kilometers per hour. When ostriches cannot outrun their predator, they use their powerful legs to kick at the predator. Despite being on the list of top 10 dumbest animals in the world, ostriches do not stick their heads in the ground to render them invisible as popular belief has it. What does cut them out for this list, is that when they are confronted with a threat and cannot run away or kick at their predators, they flop onto the ground with their heads outstretched in front of them. The gray/pink/peach coloring of their heads and neck blends in with the sand, creating the illusion that their heads are stuck in the ground. The bird, however, thinks it is invisible to the threat. Number 6. Sloths. Sloths are part of the Folivora suborder, a forest-dwelling group of neotropical arboreal xenarthran. In the tropical jungles of South and Central America, these slow-moving creatures spend much of their time hanging upside down from the branches. They have a lot in common with anteaters, which are part of the xenarthran order Pilosa and have a common ancestor. Caused by electrical wires and poachers, Costa Rica has recorded the bulk of sloth deaths in the country. In addition to providing a surprising barrier to human hunters, their claws hold them in position while hanging upside down in a tree, and they often do not tumble down even if shot from below. Sloths are being marketed as pets as a result of animal trafficking. They do not, however, make good pets due to their specialized ecosystem. There are few animals that are as slow and dumb as sloths. No wonder they have a spot on the top 10 dumbest animals in the world list. In the nearby trees, they spend much of their time sleeping, although they never defecate there. Every week, they descend to the ground to perform their duties and then ascend again. Climbers have been known to mistake their own limbs for tree branches, causing them to fall and die as a result. Number 5. Koala. Because of its huge head, round, fluffy ears, and spoon-shaped nose, only found on Australia's eastern and southern coasts, the koala is easy to recognize. Koalas can reach 24 to 33 inches or 60 to 85 centimeters, and weigh between 9 and 33 pounds. The animal comes in a range of colors, from silver gray to dark chocolate brown. Koalas in the north are distinct from those in the south, both in size and color. There is some debate as to whether or not these populations are distinct subspecies. The majority of koalas' diet consists of eucalypt leaves, but they can also be found in trees belonging to other genera, such as Acacia, Allocasuarina, Calitris, Leptospermum, and Melaleuca. There are around 600 species of eucalyptus, but the koala has a strong preference for around 30 of these. They prefer species with a high protein content and low fiber and lignin content, respectively. The brain-to-body ratio of a koala is the smallest among animals. In Australia, you'll find these adorable creatures. Koala's main meal, low-nutrient eucalyptus leaves, requires the development of 4 stomachs in the animals. Furthermore, they have no idea about health care. Koalas are thought to be infected with chlamydia in the 90th percentile. They may even starve to death if they are unable to identify their own food, earning themselves a spot on the top 10 dumbest animals in the world list. Number 4. Cockapo. Huge, flightless, nocturnal, and ground-dwelling, the Cockapo is an indigenous New Zealand parrot of the Strigopoidea superfamily. New Zealand is home to the Cockapo, a parrot owl. Parrots are thought to be some of the smartest animals in the world. The Cockapo, however, is one of the top 10 dumbest animals in the world. As soon as it spots a predator, it freezes in fear and does not try to flee. Berries only appear once every 4 years, which is when the bird prefers to eat them. It has a distinctive face disc, a huge gray beak, short legs, large feet, and comparatively short wings and tail. Among parrots, it is the only flightless parrot, the biggest parrot, nocturnal, herbivorous, noticeably sexually dimorphic in body size, has a low base metabolic rate, and no male parental support, which means it is the only parrot to have a polygynous lek breeding system. According to a recent study, it may be one of the world's oldest birds. Number 3. Cane toad. Toads are as dumb as they can be, and cane toads are no exception. A lot of the time, you'll witness them humping on everything from snakes and lizards to mice and salamanders. As far as they're concerned, they'll even hump a runaway female toad. Toads can produce up to 30,000 eggs at once. The cane toad has been used in a variety of commercial and non-commercial contexts, including pest control. Number 2. Slow loris. Slow loris social behavior is comparable to that of the pato, another nocturnal monkey. In order to protect themselves from predators, the slow and medium lorises each have their own unique defense system. It's virtually impossible to tell they're there because their slow, deliberate movement barely disturbs the foliage. It's a matter of seconds before they stop moving, and they don't move at all after that. Slow lorises are known as malu-malu, or shy one, in Indonesia because they freeze and hide their faces when approached. Number 1. Flamingo. There is something endearing about flamingos. They have 2 legs, but prefer to use only one of them most of the time. Only one of their legs is used as a resting place. It is also an example of their foolishness because they try to catch fish with their beaks flipped upside down in the water. The reason for this fishing technique is unclear, but the act itself lends itself to classifying these birds as one of the top 10 dumbest animals in the world. That's it for this video. In our list this time we have summarized the dumbest animals. But, of course, they also have their own advantages in other respects. Thanks for watching.